Right. I don't know how many times I've watched or listened to that video about the basic fundamentals or fundamental basics of grip, but you make mistakes. So, what am I talking about? I was talking about this button over here. I called it a magazine release. No, this is the magazine release closer to the trigger guard. You see, trigger guard. Closest one, magazine release, and it also locks into place. This one is called the slide lock slide release. You see this little notch over there onto the slide? You'll see it fits nicely when I push this up. Watch. You see that notch? Then I put the up and it locks it into place. And when I press the slide release, look, it releases it, right? So that's the button I'm talking about. What am I relating to? I'm talking about the drumstick. See, this is the drumstick on the chicken, but the drumstick on your hand, you see, you hold here and you eat this fleshy part here. So, yeah, ugly. So what am I doing? Why do I have these calluses here? When I grip my pistol, I put my index finger of my support hand underneath the trigger guard and I squeeze. The reason I'm squeezing the trigger guard is so that I put pressure onto the side of the frame. The reason I need to put pressure in this area is because this is the fulcrum of the pistol, because it holds all the controls. As you can see, the pin is holding the trigger. The pin is also holding the locking block on the inside of the frame, and it's also holding the slide lock, slide release. Because of this, when the gun is basically recoiling, when you're under recoiling, it pivots. This pivoting this area here, I want to catch it as early as possible so that it pivots with pressure. So I put pressure here to try and sort of manage the recoil. I'm not trying to make it stop. I'm just trying to manage it to bring it back onto zero quickly. So that's the way it's going to recoil. I want to bring it back as quickly as possible to do that. That's why I put pressure in this area. So as you can see, my thumb is pointing at the target and the drumstick, the fleshy part of it, is putting pressure onto that. So when I squeeze, it put pressure like that. That is why my thumb literally just floats and I don't need a thumb rest on this area here. Like you see on my other Glock or even the Glock 6 that's coming out, it's got a little lever here. They've just basically stippled this area out. So it's so tiny that it's not even, I don't even have surface area to actually put pressure on. So that is why my pressure goes into here. And that's the other reason why I put the sticky skateboard tape thing to be there, so that again, I'm trying to basically manage recoil by understanding where the pivot point of the pistol is, which is where the fulcrum is. And as it pivots, the trajectory of it pivots in this way. So I want to be here, put pressure here. Which is why I was wondering why even the Glock 6, they've only put the stippling up to here. Why didn't they extend it up to here? Money. Ish. Maybe on the Glock 7. We shall wait. That's the thing I wanted to correct.